Okay, great answer, cool. What strange sight doth mine eyes behold? Excuse me? Two men on either side of a single, transparent pane. Yet, it seems fickle, fate has switched sides, so to speak. The forger of fakes walks freely, while the innocent languishes within these plexiglass confines. Plexiglass? Flex? I mean, yeah, that... Isn't it plexiglass? Now I'm questioning everything. Plexiglass. Is plexiglass just like the brand? No, it's polymethyl. Okay. What the fuck is plexiglass? Is it the same thing? Okay. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm wondering if plexiglass is trademarked as possible. How long could I survive? All I know is that there's shit that wants to kill me there, Bandit Civ. This is the true mystery, yes. Not the mystery of the murder, or anything that's going on, or why we're time traveling. It's the plexiglass. Thanks. Hello there, Zenon. How's it going? Okay, let's fucking go. It is very important to Phoenix Wright lore. Thank you. There's been no proof I forged anything, nor proof that I took the life of my dear mentor. Yet, these chains cannot hold me for long. The stage awaits. And what, may I ask, awaits you? Fucking nothing! A little piano and a cold little hole in the wall. But since you are here, what shall we discuss? The shooting of Magnifi Gramarye, for one. Who pulled that trigger, Valent or his partner Zach? His partner vanished before the answer could be found. If I'm gonna get any closer to the truth, this is the place to start. Okay. The entire Phoenix Wright extended universe hinges on plexiglass. Fuck. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk to Valent. The fateful trial. I have to hand it to my partner. He knows how to make an exit. That's talent. Yes, he made my attorney's badge disappear, and he never even touched it. Glory's spotlight always leaves someone weeping in the shadows. Yet his very disappearance is itself a revelation. Revealing what? Zach Gramarye killed Magnifi. It's as good as a signed confession. That's certainly been public opinion's take on it. I grow tired of my cage, and the time of my release is near. I must go and prepare. Planning on jumping back into the magic right away? As long as an audience waits with bated breath, there will be Valent. And also... Yes? Now that my partner has disappeared, Magnifi's repertoire is mine. Valent Gramarye has a tradition to uphold. That true? Seen in this light, the trial was quite good to me, verdict or no. And you can't pay for that kind of publicity. This fucking asshole. This guy totally fucking did it. I can't tell if there's sexual tension or just witty repartee. I think it's sexual tension. Definitely. I try to do like a super dramatic voice for this guy, but he's also a fucking... God damn it. This guy probably killed that dude and then framed his partner. I'm pretty sure it was him. This whole thing is fucked up. They're both assholes. Both of them. One of them disappeared and left me to take care of their daughter for 7 years. And the other one's probably a murderer, and we've been going around talking to him like nothing's been wrong. It's really fucked up. The suspicion on you hasn't lifted entirely, Valent. Framed him with the plexiglass. God damn it. After all, you received one of those letters too. You were just as obligated to follow Magnifie's instructions as your partner. Yes, they both got a letter. Yeah, okay. So I was, but only Zach Gramarye followed them. Let us not speak any more of who shot what. Who shoot the shots. Now my partner has vanished. The question is moot. I'm more interested in learning something else, actually. And what might that be? I want to know what Magnifie had up his sleeve. How could he coerce you and your partner to kill him? The trick up his sleeve? Ha 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 ha! Perhaps you do not know. Know what? A great magician never reveals his secrets. You fucking bitch! He has fucking titty locks! He has 4 goddamn titty locks! I didn't think it would be that easy. The audience must remain forever in the audience, bathing in the reflected glow of the spotlight. Those are shoulders? They're titty locks. Okay. I wonder if we have the data. Let's see. Let's see. We might have everything to do this. Titty locks, yeah. That's a bit of an old meme from when we played the second Phoenix Wright game. We've been referring... Okay, the first character I'm pretty sure we saw them on was, like, someone who had their tits, like, really out there. So we dubbed them titty locks. And it's stuck. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. They are... What are they actually called, though? I can't remember. Trick locks? I don't know. They're trick locks. Anyway. The trick up his sleeve. I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this one.
I want this guy's hat. I'll steal it if I have to.
Thank you for the bits. It is a good... Oh, Psyche locks. Thank you. Thank you. That is what they're called. Yes. I'll steal it. It's a very good hat. It's a very good hat. I mean, it's no Professor Layton's hat, right? But it is a good hat. There must be a path leading from the evidence to the truth. And that's what I'm gonna find. To ask someone to take a life, even one not long for this world. That's asking someone to commit murder. Yes, our mentor was fond of dramatic moves and dramatic finales. And he got his wish. His life was taken. What weakness could be so powerful as to coerce someone into committing murder? My guess is it was a matter of life or death. Care to explain? Your troupe lived in a world of showmanship, the flashier the better. And flashy so often means danger, doesn't it? Let us make this as painless as possible. If you have proof of this danger, then show it. Is it the gun? I mean, this gun can shoot real bullets. We know that, right? Unless it's something in a notebook page. Huh. Take that! Take that! Thank you, Plans, for helping introduce... Oh my god. For helping introduce new members to the community, some of the strange-ass fucking memes we have over here. I appreciate it. Not new to the community, but newer, maybe not have seen, you know, some of the stuff that happened in the past. I appreciate it. Okay, why? That's one of ours. Specially designed for your show, I gather. A single bullet. One bullet! One bullet. One shot. What are you suggesting? We are magicians, Mr. Wright, not murderers. I'm not crying murder, Mr. Valent. I'm crying something far more tragic. An accident. Zack and Valent's quick draw shoot 'em. How long has it been since those shots were last heard? Was the shoot 'em cancelled because someone might get hurt? Of course. What other reason could there be? Well, it could have been cancelled because someone had already been hurt. Fascinating. My Faustian foraging friend. Faustian? Faustian? Words? But tell me, what can you prove with a single pistol? Well, tell me what would have happened if there had been an accident. What if one of your bullets took life on stage? The performance of magic is not concerned with what-ifs. It is concerned with precision. Precisely whom do you claim was shot? Who we shot? Looks like I've chosen the right path. Let's just hope he walks it with me. A life was sacrificed so that the show might go on. And this shows who it was. We can't present profiles, can we? We cannot present profiles here. Faustian? Okay, thank you. I just realized I put this lipstick on, but I had, like, other lip chap. I had other lipstick on earlier, and I'm like, fuck, did I just put all that? I should have, like, cleaned it off first, whatever. It looks fine. It's fine. Ow, as in the reaction to getting hurt. Faustian? Faustian? Ow, yeah, Faustian. Faustian. Although it sounds like I'm saying it with, like, an accent.
Bandits IF. Oof.
Oof. Okay, whose life was sacrificed? It wasn't this one, because this was the current case. I don't really have...
Wintermute. Faustian.
Faustian. It's not Trucy. I'm thinking I have to present this, though. Of Trucy's mom, who looks very, very familiar to someone else that we've seen. Take that! Take that! But that's Zach Gramarie's wife and Trucy's mother. Fucking shit, I have to say her name too. Thalassa. Thalassa.
Wintermute. Thalassa.
Thalassa. No, stop saying Battlestar Galactica! No! I still don't know who you're talking about! Bears beats Battlestar Galactica! More... fucking goddamn it. I believe was her name. I
have a plans. It's okay, you're Canadian, you say everything with an accent. I blame the damn professional Pineapple Wrestling, formerly known for his television appearances. Wintermute. Good job, Hamstray. Bandits IF. Look at my sheep and love them.
Oh no, Penny, are you trying to get out of this room now? The door's kind of closed. Oh no, there she goes. Okay, thank you. No, I don't even know if she wants to leave. She just got up and started looking at the door. Okay, no, there she goes. Okay. But how can you say this? How can you say she was struck by one of our bullets? Still in denial mode, huh? Thally was at the greatest risk of being shot. And this clearly shows just how much danger she was in. Take that, bitch! Take that! There we go. And he's really nickel and diming you on this door business. God damn it. Troop Gramarye's performances were very, very popular. So popular, they even made a commemorative stamp at the height of your fame. We were not merely the latest craze, we were an age. A golden age of magic. It's all here on this stamp. There's Thally, yeah? Ugh. Trucy's mother is missing, I hear. What happened to her? I don't know. Hey there, what the fun man? How's it going? A part of his memory is still locked up. There is one thing you're failing to address. What's that? As you say, our troop was a world unto itself. If our leader, Magnify, was so inclined, he could hide anything he wished with ease. But, Mr. Wright... then he would have hid a crime, making him an accomplice. Not a great foundation for blackmail. Valen's got a point. If one of the troop members died in an accident, and Magnify covered it up, his innocence would come into question. I think I know what happened here. Found the right address? Mr. Wright? I'm so close, there has to be something. About how Thally's death could affect Zack and Valen's relationship with Magnify. It's his fucking daughter, right? Right? Like... I see it in your eyes. You still have something to say. How can you possibly prove more than you already have? I'll prove why Thally's accident tied your hands so completely. With a person. It's gonna take a little knowledge of players to crack this one. The accidental death of Zack's wife tied both of your hands, and this information proves why Magnify held so much power over you. Is it just her? Am I just presenting her? Take that! Take that! There we go, okay. It wasn't a question of who shot Thally. Thally herself was the problem. What do you mean? She was Zack Gramarye's wife, Trucy's mother, and Magnify Gramarye's only daughter. Ugh. There was a terrible accident, and the two of you killed your mentor's only daughter. If that wasn't the key to Magnify's power over you, I don't know what was. It was. It was an accident! Damn. Look at those cute little rabbits. Currently working on some more money puns, but I'm clamming up. I'm sure I'll have some more of them. Great. They'll let him, yeah, I guess. I mean, they're magic. Maybe, I know, there's, okay, so I know somewhere in this game, I don't know if it's in this game or a future game, but I know that they have, like, Arrested Development references throughout this game with magic stuff. I'll try to see, if I can see, if I see one, I'll point it out, but, like, I remember seeing that at least, like, once. There's a lot of, like, little, pop culture references throughout the games. Does that come? That's definitely, no. No, I don't think so. I think it's sweat. Smells like cum in here. Yeah, right? Okay. Blackmail. There's no proof. None at all. But Thally went missing. And your mentor blackmailed both of his disciples. Take that! Take that! It doesn't take a genius to put one and one together. Ours was a complex family. You mean Troop Gramarye? The master, Magnify Gramarye, his only daughter, and his two disciples. That does sound like a recipe for disaster, doesn't it? Do not be tempted into faulty flights of fancy. Yes, there was an accident. But that is all it was, an accident. Zack and Valent's tour de force. The guns blaze, the bullets fly straight toward that beautiful body on stage. And then crash, zing, pow, into everything but her. Now, that is magic. It happened one day when we were practicing, same trick, with a new twist. And tragedy. She fucking got shot! But as for whose bullets stole Thally's life, we shall never know the answer. Thally disappeared from our lives, and Zack was bereft of his wife. Trucy lost her mother, and Magnifi his daughter.
Wintermute. Cock squeeze.
Did we get a cock squeeze redemption? Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Thank you. Is that the only one that's happened? I should check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hell yeah. Here I am laying a perfect setup for a joke, but it's left in chat unread. Which one? Did I miss another one, or was that the joke? Fuck. Damn it! Also, hold on, I'm very warm, I think because I started drinking tea, and I need to change the temperature. Yes, it is 25 in here. Please no. Please God no. Just god damn it. It's gonna take like 2 hours to fucking cool down. I should have realized before I started streaming and changed it. Oh well. Okay. And that led to blackmail, I take it. It is all part and parcel of the darkness that comes when the curtain falls. Oh, in response to Spoon's comment. I hate it. Got it, okay. I see the joke now. I hate that term. 25, are you okay? No, fuck off. Someone can do a conversion to see what that is in Fahrenheit, I guess, if you want. Why did Magnifi Gramarye try to cover up the accident? It was his own daughter who died. All I can say is, it was a critical time for Troop Gramarye. A passing of the torch from Magnifi to Zack and Valent. We all sacrificed so that it might be a success. Thally's death was the greatest sacrifice of all, yet...
I have a plans. Do you hate comment more or less than Fapples?
See, I can't answer that question, because then it will be said constantly, so, I mean... Yo, sweet, Great Newtons. Oh my god, okay, so, yeah. I've been playing I only just started like an hour ago, and I've already bet on like 2 different rounds of Blaze Ball.
Ignorant Spoon. Fapples, 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 Fapples.
Can I get someone to link Blaze Ball into the fucking chat? If you've ever played Salty Bet, if you know what Salty Bet is, it's basically Salty Bet, but not video game. It's like fake baseball teams. It's... I fucking love those types of things, like those types of games. Please check it out. My favorite team is the Moist Talkers, which is the only Canadian team in the league.
I have a plans. Comment.
Blay. Okay. Just covering our bases. Good. Thanks, chat. It's Salty Bet meets Cookie Clicker meets Fantasy Baseball. Yeah, that. I love Salty Bet so much. Okay. Even when her life was extinguished, her presence was not. What do you mean? In time, we, myself and Zack, found we could no longer oppose Magnify's wishes. Magnify forced us to perform his art for his benefit. That's fucked up! I see. I guess I can understand. So he blackmailed them into fucking continuing to perform after they killed his daughter? Killed his daughter? I see. I guess I can understand. I mean, he did lose his only daughter. But do you not find cowardice in his actions? Huh? To decide to hide the truth of your own daughter's death is one thing. But then to hang that death as a guillotine above our heads? Things were dark behind the scenes in True Gramarye, that's for sure. Yeah, are there no good people in this game? I was gonna say Gumshoe, but Gumshoe's a fucking cop. Like... Pearl? Not in this game, though. In this game, I don't think so. I guess Apollo's okay. He hasn't done anything that's been, like, bad. It might just be Apollo. Does Trucy know? She was not told, naturally. Who would want to know that their father might have taken their mother's life? True. I had not thought of that accident for a very long time. I'm sorry to dredge up old memories, but this has helped a lot. Not to find Magnify's slayer, I should think. True. After that accident, there was one who came sniffing, quite persistently. A reporter? He called himself a newsman at the time. Are we talking about fucking Brushel again? Spark Brushel? Is he like the fucking supervillain in this story? Oh my god. Often I spied him lurking about the dressing room doing his research. Would you happen to remember his name? What was his name? Sorry, I have forgotten. But in the course of his interviewing, he became quite close to my partner, Zack. I liked him not. I see. His name, I do not recall, but his scent, the cloying aroma of mint. Yes, whenever he smiled, which was far too often. I see. Thanks for your help. I knew that Brushel rubbed me the wrong way. Very good. Toothbrush in hair and glasses man. Yep. Fucking disgusting. It does no good to interfere with the past, Mr. Wright. You will not uncover answers, only wounds. I'm sorry. I had begun to notice a dark curtain hanging over Troop Gramarye. And I began to realize what I had to do. I had to protect Trucy from that darkness. The reporter he mentioned, the newsman, I never learned who he was at the time. Though, I've got a pretty good idea of who it is now. Good thing we time traveled. That smile and the sickly sweet smell of mint? The last floss-thin thread connecting Zack Gramarye to this world. Sooner or later, I'd have to track him down. I don't plans, they just happen. Rimshot. Sound effect. Okay, where are we? Oh, fuck. Okay. We unlock like 2 more fucking areas here. Okay, I guess to go here first because we unlocked it first. Okay, so this is present day as Phoenix before the murder took place? No. I hate this guy. Well, what do we have here? Remember me? Of course I remember you. Journalist meets ex-attorney in bar, end quote. Can I ask what you're doing here? Mr. Maisham was poisoned, and his daughters... Oh, yes, I know. Oh, how I know. Yes. It's caused me no end of grief, to be honest. Journalist wishes he'd tracked down case just a little quicker. End quote. Were you on the trail of this case the whole time? Zach Grammary was a good friend. Zach said something to that effect back at the Borscht Bowl Club. What a character, that man. If a little, no, a lot. No, extremely rough around the edges. Do you think I could ask you a few questions? Oh, you serious? I mean, I'm usually the interviewer, not the interviewee. Gonna go lay down. Good night, Spoons! You deserve it. Goodbye forever. Thanks, Great News. Journalist asks questions, not other way around, end quote. Fine, shoot, I don't care. People have been asking me all sorts of things lately. The fucking music started back up. Motherfucker. Fucking hate this guy. It was tragic what happened to Drew Maisham and his daughter. Forgery is a serious crime, and they paid the price. You know what really did them in, though, don't you? Yes, a forged diary page. The night I interviewed him, I found out something quite... Oh, nope, quite is not in that sentence at all. I found out something about Mr. Maisham I hadn't known. What's that? You know, he always felt like he was being watched. Every day for 7 years. Walls have ears, potatoes have eyes, end quote. Being watched? You mean he felt guilty? No, no, no. I'm not talking about feelings here. You know, I felt watched too. The whole time I've been on this case, no less. Journalist gets tingling sensation on back of neck. Freaks out. End quote. Because you felt guilty? Why would I feel guilty? You felt like you were being watched, huh? I wonder what it all means. Indeed. Hold on, I need some water. Give me a second. Okay. Wait, didn't I just ask him about this? Why didn't it check it off? No, I asked about the family of forgers. Okay. Here we go. Drew Maisham felt like he was being watched. And you along with him. Are you sure it wasn't just nerves? Nerves? No, it's nothing so mundane. I stopped paying attention to my nerves a long time ago. But I felt it too. Journalist, sure, he is being watched. End quote. Worst animation. Don't you wonder why Zach Grammary got rubbed out after 7 years? Right after coming into contact with me? He completely vanishes from that courtroom. Then, for 7 years, he talks to no one, not a soul. Then, just as the remaining time was almost up, he contacts me in order to have this made. And then, he dies. Starting to put the pieces together, are we? And you were being watched this whole time? Maybe not just me. Maybe you were too. Me? Fucking worst. I hate this animation. Yep, awfully browned and gross. Yep, he just fucking puts it on everything. He puts it everywhere. I hate it. I hate it so much. I met Zach through that case, actually. You mean the shooting of Magnifi Grammary? No, before that. It's not widely known. You mean the accident? During the quick draw shoot-'em practice? My, you're well informed. You should have seen me back then. I dug up quite the scoop. Brushel definitely does not survive COVID. Fucked up, but true. I wanted it all. Money, fame, women, a little puppy, all for me. I was younger then, and my days and nights smelled of fresher mint than they do now. How old is Brushel? 36. Oh, he was like 30 or 29. Okay. This guy eats babies whole. He's the type that would wear no mask but call himself essential. Valent Grammary did mention one particularly nosy reporter. In fact, I was on close speaking terms with Magnifi Grammary at the time. I knew his daughter, too, of course. Thali, was it? It is now. Really? Then, Thali disappeared. Quite suddenly at that. And Magnifi wouldn't say a word about it. Yeah, my evil habit got the better of me. Journalist catches scent of a scoop, goes on feeding frenzy. End quote. I set up a one-on-one interview with Thali's husband, see? Zach Grammary. Something strange was in the air over at Troop Grammary in those days. The whole screwy mentor controlling disciples scene started by then, I'm guessing. Thali, she was part of it all, right? Come on, you can tell me, off the record. Sorry, I don't know. Anyway, I kept prying and eventually became friends with Zach. Sure, he punched me once or twice, or 5 times. But over time, he came to see me as his confidant.
If there's something strange in the neighborhood, definitely don't call this asshole.
Yeah, I don't trust this bitch. I still don't fucking trust this bitch. Can we throw him in prison yet? Not yet. I don't think so. Not yet. He's been waiting this whole time. 7 years, eh? Waiting? For his big comeback, of course. A big revival of the Magnifi miracle. Of course it was all a dream. Because of this. The performance rights. I think it's supposed to be a beard, like, hair, like beard hair? I'm guessing. Unless it's like toothpaste. Stubble. Yeah, sorry, stubble. That's what I was trying. I couldn't remember the word. 5 o'clock shadow, yeah. In the absence of any official documents, he was golden. Who's to say the old man didn't give his rights to both Zack and Valent? So Valent waited until Zack died. Legally, at least. The time finally comes, and Valent's like a kid on Christmas morning. He's getting ready for his show at the Sunshine... I can read. He's getting ready for his show at the Sunshine Coliseum, you know. If that document sees the legal light of day, it's going to put a bit of a damper on the big show. He's a sorry one, that Valent Grammary. Bish. Lost out to his partner at work, and in love, too. Love? It's the same old story, really. 2 disciples and their mentor's only daughter. What has 3 sides and all of them pointy? A love triangle. That is pretty classic. When you're in a performing troupe, that's your world. It's like family. One with an entire high school's worth of drama, intrigue, and backstabbing. And in the middle of all of this, Thali has Trucy. And then she dies. I need to find out more about this Thali. Okay. Can I? Oh, no. Fuck. Sorry. That's not what I meant to do at all. Can you tell me more about her from here? Oh, fuck. Nope. Wow, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I don't think I can present that. I think I have to hit my mouse to do this. There we go. Mr. Brushel. Yeah, what are the buttons exactly? Do you know this person? Mash the buttons and wiggle the sticks. Do I know that person? Of course. I was friends with Zack, after all. He hit me a few times. 5 times, actually. He keeps mentioning this. But still, I'd never forget his wife. Thali Grammary. Magnify Gramarye's only daughter. Do you think you could tell me more about her? Well, why the heck not? Okay. Okay. So, Thali married Zack and had Trucy, see? It was her second marriage, actually. You mean she was divorced? I hadn't heard this one before. Ooh. Not quite. Her late husband was a performer too. He died in an accident on stage. Tragic, really. They had only been married 1 year. I didn't know. But she was a beauty. I still carry a portrait photo of her around, you know. I've known Trucy since she was a little thing, too. She got the better deal, really. She's got you for family, after all. What do you mean? Just reminiscing, you know. Thali has another child besides Trucy, end quote. What? But Trucy said she was an only child. Ah, yes. This one she had with her previous husband. Her previous husband? Her first husband who died on stage? I wish I could have cut to a close-up of your reaction. Yep, they had themselves a kid. Yep. Okay, so the problem is, like, as I'm going through this, I'm making connections to other games that I've played and other parts that I've seen, and I'm remembering things, and I'm trying so hard not to, like, spoil shit for everyone who hasn't played this before. But, like, I am having my mind blown by stuff that I know that, like, comes up in later games. But replaying this is really fucking neat to see how they like early on they establish some of the stories that they tell later on in the series. It's really cool. It's really cool. Another orphan now. That's another one who slipped through the cracks. No idea where they are now. Thali had another child? Do you think I could borrow that photo? Sure, I can be generous on occasion, you know. Have you played all the games? I have played all the ones that have been released in English, yes. There is an Edgeworth Investigations 2 that I haven't played. It has a fan's translation. And there's one that's set in, like, the 1800s or something, with, like, Phoenix's ancestor. I haven't played that one either, because it never got translated. Yeah. Okay, her portrait's been added to the court record. I won't need this locket anymore. Better return it to Trucy before I forget. People and events all get tangled together and get bigger and biggerer. Don't you think? I was too busy wondering about biggerer to listen to what you were saying. Sometimes you just gotta accept that you won't be able to untangle it all, I think. Maybe so, but still. I have to do what I can. And I have to tell what I find to those who come next. Next, you say? I'm not the one who will close the curtain on this little play. Apparently, that's not my role anymore. Magnify! I was just wondering what Magnify would think of all this. What do you mean? Haven't you seen it in Trucy? She's got his power. You mean how I can't lie to Trucy? It was the same with Magnify. And with his daughter, Thali. It's a strange thing. You think it's some sort of Gramarye gene? Magnify told me once, back when Zack married Thali. He said Zack had good eyes. But not good like a Gramarye's eyes. Not that good. I wonder if Zack ever played a game of poker with his wife. Who knows what the Gramarye secret was? Maybe nobody. Now that Zach's gone. Zach Grammary. The plot had finally begun to reveal itself. It sprouted from a warp in the Grammary fabric and grew, swallowing everything. Wrapping itself around the Grammary's power. A power which passed from Magnifi Grammary to Thali onto the next generation. And I would once again need to meet the one who bridged it all together. Wait, are we talking about going back to the past again? How are we time traveling? How is this happening? That reminds me, Police Knots, the other old game by Snatcher by Kojima, is not actually available translated, though there is a fan translation floating around. That's good. I'm the fan translation is the only way I got to play, like, Mother 3. I really appreciate people who do fan translations of games. Time travel. Okay. I think we can break his lock now. His titty locks. Okay. This is Zach Grammary. This is Trucy's real dad. I can't remember what she called him. It was something daddy, but I can't remember what it was now. Was it King Daddy? No. Was it? No. I can't remember now. I have to know more about this power of Trucy's. It's like she can see right in people's minds. King Daddy's a strong name, yeah. King Daddy Crime. The first time I saw her do it, it blew mine. And after you were done having your mind blown, you took you took her to play cards with you. Gotta use the resources at hand, I always say. Yet, I myself has no such power. But Trucy does. Why's that? Maybe Trucy got her power from her mother? Thali Grammary? I will not speak of that. Oh wait, I was doing like an All Might voice for this guy, I forgot. Well, not All Might, because I can't do a fucking All Might voice. I'm not that powerful. Thali's officially missing, correct? And I think I know why you don't want to talk about her. Because you fucking killed her? She called him Leather Daddy. King Dick. That's a good name. Okay, we're gonna present, Take that! Take it! Take that! Your Von Karma voice. I fucking... Yo, I've never, like... The voice I had to do for Von Karma killed me every single time I had to do it. The worst. The three of you were a team once. Not that the entire country doesn't already know this. BRB shower. Hello there, KC. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Enjoy your shower. At your peak, you were you were the biggest stars around. Yet, there's another story behind the fame. One that not many know. Thali lost her life during a rehearsal. To you and Valiant Grammary's bullets. It was an accident. It wasn't me. How could I shoot my dear Thali? I'm sure Valiant would say the same thing. Why? It's just like another murder I might mention. Damn you. Her eyes. I loved Thali's eyes. To think they could read my mind was frightening. Yet, there was a warmth in them that I felt like an embrace. She is dead, and Magnifi Grammary has joined her. So the only one with her power left now is Trucy. Mr. Zach? I do not know. I don't need any power to see through that one, buddy. So there's someone else. Someone other than Trucy. Someone who inherited, Thali's power. Huh. How would I know? My chances are slim. It would take a miracle to learn the truth. Or maybe one has already occurred. There is someone else with the power, and I know who. I honestly... Okay. Do you guys know who it is? Does chat know? Anyone who hasn't played this before? You think you know who it is? Yeah? Other than Trucy. I don't, but again, I miss a lot. That's okay. Okay, here we go. Take that! Take that! This boy? His name is... I forget. Something weird. Who could he be? An attorney. Attorney? I noticed him when I went to visit a friend's law offices. I missed so much of this game, I don't even know the context anymore. Yeah. Mr. Just Ice. Oh, the dialogue? I think you just lose points. I think it's just like, no, this is the wrong person. If you choose the wrong person. Okay. So, what are we to make of this, oh great ex-attorney? You can show me pictures of strange boys all you like, but you could at least say something like, I'm this boy. I could use a laugh. Perhaps you wouldn't laugh if you knew the facts. This might not be 100% proof, but it's close. There's a link between this boy and Thali. Actually, it's more of a ring. A ring? Perhaps this will refresh your memory. I just so happen to have evidence showing this missing link. We have a bracelet? Do we have the... Yes, we do. Look at that. Right here. Hey, it's fucking Apollo's bracelet. She's not wearing it here. The boy is the mother. God. Just vapor. When I was a small child, there was a law office I used to pass every day on the way to school, but the way it was printed on the glass, it looked like law off ice. Okay. Take that! Take that! Actually, I know something. Your marriage to Thali was her second. How did you know this? Her first husband, he died a year after they were wed, yeah? He was a performer. They met when he joined us Grammarys as a guest in our show. After Thali wed him, she left the troupe for a while. And you say she had a child then? I have a photograph of her here. I couldn't help notice what she was wearing when I first saw this. Those bracelets stand out. They are a Grammary family heirloom. This boy wears a bracelet just like the ones in the picture. What? So, that's why. Boy! Why what, Mr. Zack? I took this photograph of Thali before she left us. When she returned, she wore only one bracelet. I bet I know where that other one went. She gave it to this boy, her son. Oh, that was 2 titty locks worth. Okay. Grammary secret. This strange power, I myself do not know where it comes. Yet, the fact is that it is passed down in the Gramarye line. It runs in their veins. What is it? I asked her, Thali, once. This is what she told me. When Titty Lock Apollo the other justice? Her power responds to tension in others. So this makes that scene where Apollo and Trucy make out very awkward. Yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen. Tension? If she were to face a person and they became tense even slightly, then she would know, no matter how hard they'd try to hide it from her. So she could see it? Not quite. This is the strangest part of it all. She wouldn't realize that she was subconsciously detecting this tension, without the use of a particular object, or in her case, objects. Oh no, it's the Empire Strikes Back all over again. Objects, wait. Were they something she wore? Yes, her bracelets. We just talked about this. I admit, the first time I saw one of those, I felt like there was more to it than just fashion. But what kind of power could a bracelet have? I have made a decision. I will tell you all I know. Consider it a gift. Fucking finally, dude! You... Ah! He could have told us this when we were fucking representing him as our fucking lawyer! And then we wouldn't have been dealing with fucking losing our attorney's badge and having to take care of a child for 7 years! What the fuck? What an asshole. Fuck you. Well, I hardly need you to tell me at this point, but those two? Our brother and sister, yes. And the brother, too, has this power of theirs. So Trucy has an older brother. I wonder what will come of that. Mr. Wright. Tonight, after our game is done, I will return to a life of hiding.
Don't mince words, Cry. How do you really feel?
I would not see her live her life without knowing. I understand. I'll tell the two of them when the time is right. I am in your debt, once again. No kidding. What I want to know is how all this got to be so messed up. It's because you didn't fucking say anything during the fucking case. Fucking asshole. Those bracelets are made of a special alloy. It is said to expand and shrink very slightly in response to body warmth. It's fucking Flexinol. So, they're temperature sensitive or something? Yes. This is how they can shrink to the exact size of their wearer's wrist. And this has something to do with the power? Truthium? It's your fault, Zach, you dummy. Yeah, right? Can you investigate him by the power of your fists? I fucking wish. What have I told you? The Gramarye power reacts to tension in others. When a Gramarye senses tension, they too become tense. And this tension translates into minute 100 contractions of the muscles. Yeah, it's made out of fucking flexiglass. So, minute, they cannot sense it on their own. Their muscles? Oh, so that's what the bracelets are for. Yeah, for their muscles. Use your muscles, Julian. With the bracelet on, one can sense these contractions. Because the bracelet is always a perfect fit. So when the person they're watching gets tense, the bracelet feels tighter on their wrist. Precisely. But that alone doesn't really count as mind reading. I believe I understand how the process works from there. It's a simple question of eyesight. Eyesight? I guess that sounds simple enough. Have you ever heard of kinetic vision? Oh, is that what happens when Apollo trips out in court? Something about the ability to see moving objects with full clarity, right? I've heard of it before. They say athletes can see a moving ball like it was stopped if they focus. Oh, but it's not confined to sports alone. It all relies on the ability to focus. When we focus, we can see many things. The faintest twitch of the face and the meaning that lies behind it. Therein lies one of the secrets of magic. One must know the mind of a crowd before one may distract it. So basically, what you're saying is, the Gramarys can see really well. For them, seeing is more than believing, it is knowing. Their power relies on eyesight combined with exceptional focus. Things are starting to come into focus for me too. Of course, it is difficult to maintain such levels of focus for any length of time. But, what if someone could tell you when to focus? Or something. Precisely. But wait, Trucy doesn't have any bracelets. You are talking about poker, yes? The timing of when to focus is so elementary, she probably does it without thinking. No, it's not. It's not made from truth-tonium. She's just really good at it. I doubt Trucy herself has realized this. That is all I know of things Grammarly. Thank you, Mr. Zack. Also, fuck you! If this boy's bracelet is the real thing, then he will use it before long, thereby awakening his power. I'll keep that in mind. Well, shall we play a game? I've said so much. Let me say one more thing. I will tell you of that night. That night? The night my mentor, Magnifi Grammarly, passed from this world to the next. Oh, yeah, okay, and you were, okay, what, fucking, why didn't you fucking tell me this from the goddamn beginning, you fucking asshole? There were 2 pistols and 2 letters sent. This was Magnifi's test. A test? In his last years, Magnifi Grammarly worked us to the bone. No, to the pain. Dun dun dun. But that night, I could not shoot him. So I shot the clown's forehead instead. This, it seems, was the correct answer. Take this!
Somehow not alerting hospital staff.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I give my art to you, Zack. What? It is thanks for playing along with my show.
Send Apollo to the moon.
You shot well tonight, Zack. Though I would not have minded dying by your hand. How could I shoot you? You're my mentor. Bah! I thought you might say that. If I went home without shooting anything, what would you have done then? Then, of course, I would have given Valent his chance. And if I had shot you in the forehead instead, then it would be over. If you or Valent were to shoot me in the head, then I, to the darkness would go, and my art with me. A fitting end, don't you think? Yet, this ending too gives me no cause for regret. I thank you, Zack. And I am sorry. I have done much that was wrong in my day. What a fucking asshole. Everyone in this game is a fucking asshole. It seems to me that Magnifi wanted you to be his successor all along. That's why the time he gave you was earlier than Valent's. Perhaps, but it is not something we will ever know for sure now. I wonder, what is Valent up to these days? Waiting for you to die. If 7 years pass like this, the performance rights go to him. And now here I am, and his dream is ended. Apollo Justice Attorney, send him to the moon. Bunch of baby ducks, send him to the moon. It's worse than that, actually. Public opinion's a fickle thing, you know? What? He's an asshole, no doubt, but he has a nice sleeping cap. Yes. You don't mean to tell me they've put the blame on our mentor's death on him? The trial ended when you vanished, Mr. Zack. There were even rumors that Valent had helped you pull it off. But that's madness. Well, it seems that before I can once again disappear from this world, I have one more act to perform. Isn't it odd that sorting out my life should prove so complicated, even though I'm dead? Shit. That night, Zach Gramery was killed. He died as Shady Smith, a mysterious traveler with a secret past. But he left one thing behind before he I always read that as parroted. Before he parted. This. 7 years passed, Isaac Gramery murdered my mentor, Magnifique Gramery. What? That's not even true. Okay. His confession to use as I saw fit. Of course, he'd killed no one. This was his way of tying up loose ends with his old partner, Valant Gramery. Fake confession. Okay. J.D. Smith had one chance, one opportunity, and he blew it. God damn it. God damn it. Let's go talk to this asshole. Hold on, I'm gonna take a quick sip of water. Stretch my arm a bit. Oh no, you can see me sweating. No. Damn it. My other armpit's sweaty too? No, just the one. That's weird. Central AC is good. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm sweating out of one underarm and not the other, but whatever, that's fine. Okay, present day Sunshine Coliseum. Well, this is a blast from the distant past. Armpit sweaty Nick Spaghetti. Long time no see, Mr. Valant, you fucking dickbag. 7 years, has it been? Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Yeah, that mustache is new. This is in the future. This is present day. When we were talking to him last time, it was in the past. 7 years ago. He grew a mustache in between. Those 7 years. Spaghetti, which clearly looks like ramen. Very good joke. My guess is Crime's done it with a pipe. Where, in the library? Porn stash? Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Actually, I came because there's something I want to ask you. I've spoken to the press. I've nothing more to say, because I'm a fucking asshole. I've spoken to a lot of people myself and come to some conclusions. But then I realized I needed to hear it from you. I have walked a difficult road these past 7 years. Because you couldn't perform Magnifie's repertoire? Do not be deceived. Valant's skill is the real deal. I do not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. No, it was my partner who showed me on my way. Zach Gramery? His rather well-performed disappearing act 7 years ago was the end. Or, so I thought. Zach Gramery murdered our mentor and fled to escape punishment for his crime. You said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you? I remember it as if twere only yesterday. Yet, that was not the way of it in the end. Definitely not a mustache you can trust, it's hiding things, yep, For a while he was vanished, the suspicions upon my own person never did. His partner Zach vanished to protect him. That's what those thieving magpipes of a press said. I had no idea. Yet that very same press comes to me now, feigning interest. Is he talking about fucking what's-his-face? Spark Brushel? They cover the greatest magic show in history as if it were a vaudevillain distraction. And here I must stand, smiling at them all. What am I if not a player in some fiendish farce? Might I suggest it's because you never made it clear what happened? Magnafy's death is still a mystery to this day. Which is why I came here to get the answer from you. He's got these titty locks. I knew I'd be seeing these sooner or later. His sweat is so shiny and beautiful. The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. Vaudeville. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yep. I know I've heard that. I've definitely heard that word used, and I couldn't remember how it was pronounced. Thank you. The audience has no business stepping up upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight. That sounds an awful lot like something I heard 7 years ago. Classic theatrical tradition of video on demand. Yes. Okay. Let's present this. Let's present this. Let's go. Break these fucking locks. Ask what you will, you'll get nothing from me. Oh yeah, bitch? I'm as much a part of this affair as you are now. I have to know what happened. For 7 long years I have endured. Now, finally, the curtain lifts on my new golden age. All the miracles of our troupe within my grasp. Familiar with Mischief Theater? No. I do not know what that is. Account name, vaudeville. Use a vaudevillain aesthetic. Yes. I have a present you referred to. Oh no. God damn it. Yep. Post a couple of. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Eric. Post it in the after stream. I'll check it out. Spoken like someone who's hiding something in their mustache. All of the miracles of our troupe within my grasp. Sorry to do this, Valent, but right now I need answers. I think I'll start by dropping a bomb. That should shake things up. Valent, I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles. Not as long as I have this. This, right? He can't fucking do shit while I have this. Take that! Take that! And what might that be? I see it bears the Gramarye seal. I should have brought this to your attention sooner. But I didn't imagine you'd be planning your comeback quite so fast. What is this? A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to Magnafy's miracles. What? What? Zach Gramarye? He wrote this? What? He passed everything to his daughter? Trucia Nigmar. Actually, she's officially my daughter these days. Preposterous. Zach is gone. Vanished into the void. This is the genuine article. Zach was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the notary can testify to this. Wah! Wah! You hide things in a mustache, does it become a mustache? That's very good. That doesn't come out good if I read it out loud, though, because you can't tell the difference between what you said and what the text said. I want to see Zach write that note when he's dead. Yeah, right? Why? Why does fate toy with me so? Why must my life be lived in thrall to the dead? You're not the only one with that problem. Hold on. That was really funny. But he shot Magnafy. Yes, it was Zach. It was. Phoenix Wright sees dead people all the time. And then he left, and my career as a magician fell into darkness. Did you think there might be some way out of it? Say, if you could prove Zach Gramarye shot Magnify? Was that why you testified? Yes, my way out. It should have been my way out. Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Valent. All you need is a way to prove your case. Who really killed Magnify Gramarye? Do we have to present his confession? I mean, he didn't actually do it, though, so... But I guess it doesn't matter, because he's fucking dead, right? It clears his name, even though this guy's a fucking dick. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about presenting this confession to him. I don't want to... Take that. Take that! Take that! I don't want to cover this for this fucking bitch. I believe I have the answer to your prayers right here. Zach Gramarye wrote one more thing before passing on. But this is a confession, in which he admits to the killing of Magnify Gramarye. See? All according to your plan. I am a magician by trade. Deception is my life's work. I fool the audience, give them a fleeting dream. Yet, it seems the tables have turned. Now I am the audience, believing in the deceptions I have wrought upon myself. Zach wrote this right in front of me, after I explained your situation to him. Alaka! Oh my god! Unlock successful. Tell me about Magnify. Okay. You do know that this confession is nothing but lies. Yes, it's my opinion that Zach Gramarye killed no one. And then you must be thinking the truth is a simple matter of elimination. 2 received instructions to kill, but what if one is incorrect? Oh my god. Prime's daily morning mantra. Fuck, I don't even know what I said! Damn it! I'm gonna check that later. 2 received instructions to kill, but if one is innocent? Then the one who remains is guilty. That would be the logical conclusion, yeah. So he vanished to protect me, his partner. A stirring tale, 'tis true. Did you shoot Magnify Gramarye in the forehead? If I had, and I told you, what would you do? Run to the police, perchance? No, fuck the police. Do as you will, there is nothing left for me now. It is true, after all. I have little talent. I needed my mentor Magnify's repertoire. It was as if a little demon grabbed a hold of me. I knew it. So Valent Gramarye did kill the great Magnify. So sorry, Mr. Wright. But it was not I who shot my mentor. What? But if it wasn't you, then who the fuck was it? There wasn't another disciple, was there? Another disciple? Such as? I don't know, like... Knack and Talent Gramarye, maybe? Your wild fancies couldn't be further from the truth. Only Zach and Valent received those threatening letters. But there was another. One more person could have taken that pistol that night. Fired that pistol. I don't suppose you've figured it out by now. If it wasn't Zach or Valent who shot Magnify, then it had to be the only other person at the scene, which means... Wait. You don't mean... Yes, the great Magnify Gramarye himself. It was Trucy. Shit! It's always Trucy. Don't trust her. Don't trust Trucy. So, Magnifi Grammary committed suicide? You find it hard to believe? To be honest, I hadn't even imagined it as a possibility. When I arrived that night, the old man was still alive. He appeared to be asleep. She's more suspicious than that mustache. I could not shoot him. But when I turned and made to leave the room, the old man called out to me. So you spoke with Magnifi Grammary? Yes, and this is why I knew what he had done. Magnifi transferred the rights to his repertoire to my partner, Zach Grammary, not me. I see. Then I guess I owe you an apology. I always thought you were the one who did it. You owe me no apology. Hmm? My crime was, in a way, more serious than that of murder. What? Your crime? Is Valiant Grammary confessing something to me? What could be more serious than murder? Hold on. Yeah, what could be more serious than murder? Did he murder multiple people? Instead of one murder, multiple murders? A child? You see, I knew that 2 letters had been sent. There are no secrets between partners. It was easy to find out. And that was when I understood Magnifi's plan. He wanted to die by one of your hands? Little did I expect it had anything to do with the rights to his repertoire. Not separating his recyclables. Tax fraud. That was when I heard it. The little demon whispering inside my heart. Demon? Let me confess. I had intended to shoot Magnifi. And I planned on framing my partner for the crime. What? That night, I prepared something before going to Magnifi's hospital room. Which was... IV fluid, of course. I'd seen it on an earlier visit. If Zach did not shoot, I would do the deed. Then I would use the IV fluid to place the murder on his hands. That was my plan. But you didn't shoot him. Is this a Mother Mother song? What did I say? Fuck, I don't remember now. I could not. The demon in my heart fled when the moment came. Oh, there's a shitty little devil. Like, oh, got it. Okay, yep. The demon in my heart fled when the moment came, but then Magnifi called me back. That is a very good nightcap. I am sorry, Valiant. I am giving my magic to Zach, not you. You still lack the draw he has. Please help him if you can. I left the room, and then I stopped. The shock of what I had just been told consumed me. And the gunshot. That is when I heard the fateful gunshot. Magnifi Grammary killing himself? Then the demon awoke anew within me. Zach killed him. He was the one. Frame him, and then the magic will be yours. I altered the scene of his suicide. I took the pistol from his hand, wiped off the prints. Then I used the syringe to add the IV liquid, I'd brought. So in the end, things happened pretty much just as planned. Magnifi died and you framed Zach for his murder. As planned indeed. Of course, the outcome was somewhat different than I had anticipated. Well, what do you think? Do you believe my story? Can it be believed, truly? That was 7 years ago. I don't know what to believe, but... yes? I'm glad I heard it from you, Mr. Valiant. Thank you. It is I who should be thanking you, Mr. Wright. Only when I had lost everything could I make my decision. You're gonna turn yourself in? My partner may have vanished, but not so my guilt. And as my guilt stays, all else begins to leave me. My friends, my performance rights, my magic. I've had enough of vanishing acts. I understand. I thought my life was ruled by a dead man. But I find I was wrong. For Zach Gramarye was alive. Well, I mean, not anymore. And now it occurs to me. What if he was not the only one who survived? What do you mean? You see, now that I think about it, I realize that we never saw proof of her demise. We never saw her body. Her? Literally, who the fuck else do you think I'm talking about, Phoenix? Or do you think he's talking about Phoenix? The mind races and the mouth flaps on. My apologies. Forget this matter. I can only hope that the day will come when I again meet my partner, Zach Gramarye. Then I shall apologize for my terrible mistake. I am glad we had this chance to talk. Thank you. Yeah, definitely talking about Trucy. Trucy's body. Yeah, that apology's not enough. You framed him for murder. Exactly. What a fucking bitch. I fucking hate everyone in this case. Zach Gramarye, Shady Smith, whichever name you prefer, he is no longer with us. The truth revealed in that trial was only a sliver. And the impenetrable darkness that remained has taken another life. I knew what I'd have to do to push back the darkness for good. And it would involve paying that man a visit. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I have a feeling we're not gonna finish, the game today. Unless, like, oh god, I wonder if this case is actually, the end is actually very short. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. Bitch is dead. He got killed under a different name. Sorry, sir. Prisoner Christoph Gavin is currently occupied. I see. Do you know when he'll be finished? Well... Could you go find out? Certainly, sir. Please wait here a moment. My apologies to the guard. But there's something I need to see. Wait, what the fuck is... There's something new here. There it is, the yellow envelope. Yo. And the sender is Drew Mysham. I was right. When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Mysham was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he had quickly sealed the envelope. It was a yellow envelope. I heard it was left at the crime scene. If this is the last letter that Drew Mysham wrote... Brush perv. Yes. Christoph is the worst. Very good. Then there's something I need to do. The last thing I need to do, in fact. Here it goes. Let's see if this atroquinine spray finds anything. Hell yeah. Oh, do I have to click it again? Okay. I hear that stuff cures COVID. Motherfucker. Terrible joke. So the messenger... So wait, so this was the Drew... So this was Drew Mysham's messenger of death. It was this stamp, all right, no mistaking it. And his last letter was sent to Christoph Gavin. The interview request came like you said it would, and they're looking into the case. I swear on my life I won't tell them about you, so please release the spell you've put on my daughter? What? Gotcha. Finally, decisive evidence. What's this? A burglar in jail. Gavin! I didn't know you moonlighted in larceny, right? Gavin, there's something I have to ask you. Can I steal your stuff? The answer is no. My apologies, but there's not much I care to discuss. Vera Mysham hasn't received her verdict yet. You follow me, Gavin? There are no known survivors of atroquinine poisoning, but it never hurts to hope. Okay, I'll be leaving now then. Fucking bitch. Right, wait. Yeah, Gavin? Would you mind leaving this letter? It's private. Oh, sorry. Forgot I had it. Many thanks. You fucking bitch. You fucking bitch. Fuck you. Where are we zooming out to? Oh, fuck! Does he have a camera in his hat? Yo! Yo! We've now seen all the clues in this case. Clues I gathered over 7 long years. Gotcha, bitch! Now, it is time. Every story has an ending. We've come to the final chapter, the final trial. Find the truth. You're the only ones who can. The whole game was happening in his beanie button the whole time. I think it was just, that looks like Tommy Pickles if he got buff. God damn it. I hate it. No, only this last part was, yeah, Took. Yeah, it's Canadian channel here. No, just this last part, the last 2 streams have taken place in his hat, I guess? I don't understand. Welcome to court. Okay. 7 years, all leading to one verdict. A verdict which you must decide. Is the defendant, Vera Mysham, innocent or guilty? The courtroom doors are opening. The trial awaits. Are you ready to begin? I don't think this is gonna be that long. I'm wondering if we should just finish this. Something inside me, rising, surfacing. Something important. Lost long ago. It's close now. So who is Phoenix talking to? He's breaking the 4th wall, like 100%. I can do Bob and Doug quotes all day. Take off, yeah. Court is now in trial or session for the trial of Vera Mysham. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution's ready to rock. Prosecutor Gavin, how is the defendant, Vera Mysham's condition? Acute atroquinine poisoning, according to her physician. She could die at any time. Thus, her absence from the courtroom today. What? They can't put her on trial without her being here? It is unusual. They should wait for her to get better and do it then. It's so bureaucratic of them. It's being a little harsh. They can't delay the trial any longer, or they risk having no one left to try. A trial without a verdict can only cause grief. The records of this case and experience tell us this. Get better from poison! Hey there, Rock Candy Radio, how are you doing tonight? We're on the very last part of this, of the game Apollo Justice at the moment. It's very exciting. Apologies to the defendant, but the show must go on. His beard hides a mustache. Under his beard's another beard. Right. If Vera dies, then the trial will be cancelled. I'm not gonna let that happen. Mr. Wright told me everything that's been going on behind the curtain all these years. Oh wait, was that... Okay. Was he talking to Apollo? I guess, right? I'm gonna get Vera her innocent verdict while there's still time. He's had the power to save people this whole time. Why did we even have this game? This game could have been a flashback. Very well. Your opening statement, Prosecutor Gavin. The prosecution's case is unchanged by recent events. Why did Vera Mysham succumb to poison? Because she couldn't live with the guilt of what she'd done. Objection! Fuck off! Fuck you! But Vera was poisoned with atroquinine. The exact same poison that took her father's life. What better confession could you ask for? Being the killer, she would have had access to the poison. Significant, since it's rather hard to come by. That is true. In other words, I see no need for further discussion. We could have had our verdict yesterday. Well, Mr. Justice, if you have no objections, I see no reason to postpone a verdict. Bitch! What we need to worry about isn't the verdict, but the trial itself. The defense holds that Vera Mysham is the victim, not the killer. If that's so, then you have to prove something. She was in court, giving her testimony before us. Flashback. How do you propose her killer poisoned her? Oh, and incidentally, it would be nice if you told us who her mystery killer was. Get fucked, god damn it. The prosecution's objection is sustained. I ask the defense to prove its claims to this court. Tell us how Vera Mysham was poisoned. I've got two things to prove here. Who did it and how? Which to hit first? How? Let's go how. How did the killer poison Vera Mysham? I will focus first on the method used. Okay. Any comments before we begin, Prosecutor Gavin? Not a bottle or container of the poison was found on the defendant's body. I see. So the vector of poisoning is unknown. Is the defense ready to prove how the poison reached Vera Mysham? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. What method was used to poison Vera Mysham? Okay. Since we know who the killer is, I'm pretty sure we know what item she used to get poisoned. If you guys remember earlier, we learned that, Christoph Gavin also... Yeah, this is his. Vera Mysham was painting her nails the entire, like, case and, like, fucking around with the nail polish. It's her lucky charm. She doesn't leave the house without it, right? Because it was given to her by Christoph Gavin during their initial meeting. I'm gonna say that this is, in fact, the way that she got poisoned. Take that! Take that! What's this? My, what a beautiful bottle. I'd like to give whoever designed that a hand. Is that nail polish? It's colorless. Ah, something the matter? No, nothing. Nothing at all. So the killer put poison in this bottle and made her drink it? As Prosecutor Gavin has told us, this is nail polish. Oh no, not a glove. This is gonna be OJ all over again. God damn it. Can't quite put his finger on the problem. Yep. Nail polish? It's like paint for nails. Know any women with red nails? Ah, my wife has red nails. I see. So she's been painting them all this time. Fucking idiot! Fucking embarrassing! Let's recall yesterday's trial. Remember, when Vera was testifying to the court? Court is now back in session. Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails clean off. Whenever Vera became nervous, she had a habit of biting her nails. Her nails. Ah. Prosecutor Gavin? When the prosecution had Vera examined, did they check her nails? Bailiff, have them check the defendant's nails at once! Mr. Justice! Yes? Do you know who did this? Do you know who put poison in that nail polish? Yes, indeed. That bottle belongs to Vera Mysham. Why do you ask? Know someone else who might have a bottle like this? No, just checking. Mr. Justice, you are about to accuse someone of poisoning that bottle of nail polish. Please dispense with the chatter. You realize the weight of this accusation. Here, let me show you. Yeah, okay. Understood, Your Honor. No problem. I know what I'm doing this time. And then, let us ask.
Are the attorneys not sworn in?
Yeah, they are, right? Who poisoned Vera Mysham via her nail polish? It was this bitch. Or, wait. Oh, okay. I didn't see him for a second. I was like, wait, what? But he was the first character. Take that! What's this? Christoph Gavin?
Objection!
Asshole. What's your game? My bro? There's no way he could do a thing like that. You should know that better than anyone else. Indeed. He is behind bars. I know. However, that doesn't mean it was impossible to do what he did. What? Ask yourselves when the poison was put in the bottle. It could have been yesterday. Could have been a month ago. Maybe it was a year ago? Or perhaps it was 7 fucking years ago! But... Christoph Gavin had no motive for killing this poor girl. It's simply inconceivable. Prosecutor Gavin doesn't seem to think so. It's fucking sweating bullets over here. That face tells me one thing. Christoph Gavin's own younger brother doesn't find it inconceivable at all.
Inconceivable!
Very good. Do an air guitar now. Yeah, fuck you, Gavin. I'll do another inconceivable. Hold on. Inconceivable. There we go.
Inconceivable!
Well, Prosecutor Gavin, if you feel there is a clear and pressing need, then we may have to summon Christoph Gavin from jail as a special witness. Fine. I've known for some time that an impenetrable darkness lurked at the bottom of this. A darkness that has swallowed even myself. Okay. Okay. The defense's wish is granted. Let prisoner Christoph Gavin take the stand. Bailiff, begin proceedings. Call a special witness. The witness is Christoph Gavin, currently residing in solitary cell 13 at Central Prison. Okay. Your Honor. How nice to see you again. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? It's not every day I'm summoned from my solitary cell. In fact, it's never. I think you already know, Mr. Christoph Gavin. Mr. Justice. Wait, do all judges know the exact location of all criminals? Yeah, what the fuck? I mean, he is a high profile, like, he was a defense attorney, right? It's a special witness, I think, because they didn't call, or he's not on the list of witnesses for the day. Is what I assume. But who fucking knows? I hear you've been doing quite well for yourself. You posted a sound clip. Nice. Bye, Grey Newtons! Thanks for stopping by. Why do I feel like somehow he's still my boss? Stiff upper lip, Apollo. You can do it. Does this bottle look familiar? Ariadani nail polish? Why, yes. I use it myself. As did the late defendant, I hear. She's not dead yet! And was there something concerning this bottle you wish to ask me about? I admit, I respect her for her taste in nail polish. Her taste, indeed. This nail polish was how Vera Mysham was poisoned. Atroquinine, was it? You're well informed about this case, Mr. Gavin. Even in solitary, much comes to my desk, and I have nothing to do but read. Well, Clavier, maybe you can explain this. You're being accused again. By him. Again. And you agree with his accusation, do you? Let's hold a proper trial, shall we? Christoph Gavin, your testimony, please. I'd be delighted. The charges against you have been quite severe, Mr. Gavin. You are suspected of the poisoning of the defendant, Vera Mysham. Please testify on this matter to the court. Owning the same nail polish does not a murderer make. I have been in solitary confinement for half a year. How could I poison her? Her father died of the same poison, the meaning of which should be clear. The prosecution's case holds. She poisoned her father and then attempted to poison herself. Surely, you aren't going to suggest I was responsible for poisoning her father, too? Bitch! Yes, I fucking am! Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, it is kind of... Well, it is supposed to be a continuation of the other trial, but Vera's not here to be on trial, so I don't know. I'm afraid the defense's claim is sounding rather unlikely. Naturally. For one, I don't even know the Myshams. Isn't that so, Mr. Justice? Very well. Mr. Justice, begin your cross-examination. I'm accusing Christoph Gavin, my ex-boss. But I know he poisoned the Myshams. The question is, when could he have done it? Not to mention, why? I'm pretty sure we had the answer to both of those questions. I love how there's no... Yeah. Yeah, there is a jury there. They just cheer mostly. I don't think they have any... Actually, no, they're not jury. It's just an audience. There's an audience. Or wait, is this supposed to be the same trial that Phoenix was like, I'm having a jury for this one? Are they gonna follow up on that? I wonder. Owning the same nail polish is not a murder or make. Okay, hold on. I have a feeling I know what I have to press here. It's the last fucking statement. Do you think this is a bracelet thing? Yeah, this is the jurist system. Yeah. Bitch, you're lying. Where is he lying, though? We have to... No! Shit. No. Perceive harder. Yeah. Paul's tripping out, man. I assume it's on the part that says her father, too. I just don't know where it is. I also could be completely incorrect, and this is not the thing I have to perceive. Do we see him moving? Is it like... Ah, shit. Ugh. Oh, wait! Whoa, 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 whoa! Wait. Wait. Excuse me. I didn't see this. This is not visible on the other pixel version of this character render. Oh, what the fuck was that? Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? I gotcha! What the fuck, though? Gotcha! Excuse me! That's spooky as hell! It was you who killed Drew Mysham. He has a demon in his hand! A bluff worthy of your new mentor, Mr. Wright. Oh, really? But you see, I saw it. Alien Parasite, is Phoenix going to space next? Right when you said her father, too. Your hand tensed up unnaturally and a little devil appeared to give me the news. That's, I guess, why everyone was saying, oh, the devil told me. And let's assume, for the sake of argument, that you saw me being tense. What does that mean? Are all tense witnesses guilty? And tell me, was Drew Mysham fond of nail polish too? Sorry, but there's more than one way to poison a man. You don't need nail polish to get to someone's mouth. Then I must be very talented indeed. You see, Drew Mysham was killed on October 6th. Well, I was already in my solitary confinement cell at Central Prison. If that's not an alibi, then I don't know what is. But you found a way, all the same. And I found it too. This is how you poisoned Mr. Mysham. Actually, excuse me, I'm pretty sure Phoenix found it, but, I mean, you can credit I guess we can credit you, Apollo. Take that! Oh, no, wait, that's the wrong thing. I think I have to, wait, oops. My mind here, I thought you'd come so far. Oh, shit, hold on. I think I need to present the fucking stamp and not the envelope. I admire how you, lacking any confidence whatsoever, chose to barrel on. Your defense lacks even a shred of elegance. Much like Phoenix Wright, come to think of it. Rude as fuck. Hold on. Relax, Justice. I've come this far. I must know the answer. How did the killer get to his victim when the killer was in jail? Okay. Take that. I'm sure this commemorative stamp requires no introduction. The night Mr. Mysham died, he was seen writing a letter. Atraquinine was found on the stamp, Mr. Gavin. So am I to understand the stamp was the murder weapon? Yes, you are. And, oh, yeah. This stamp was found in your fucking prison cell, bitch. Truth perceived! That take destroyed. I don't know why that speak didn't work. That was weird. That is all, Your Honor. Order, order! Poison on the back of that stamp? After Drew Mysham was killed, someone paid a visit to this witness's cell. Phoenix Wright. Daddy? That's when he found the stamp. You made Drew Mysham write you a letter. That's how you killed him. Bitch! What? My. You've upset my poor brother to the point of uselessness. Allow me to clarify this matter, Justice. All you need to do is recall witness Spark Brushell's testimony. Well, that's the thing, see? After he put the letter in that envelope, Mr. Mysham sat there searching his desk drawer for something. His desk drawer? Yes, a stamp. A so-called postage stamp. End quote. He was looking for a stamp. Ergo, he had no intention of using this stamp. What are you getting at? What I'm arriving at is that this commemorative stamp was in a frame. It was mere coincidence that he used it that night. And that would seem to be the case. Or perhaps you mean to suggest that I can somehow manipulate coincidence? Fucking bitch. Is he gonna get away with this? He does have a point. How could this witness know if the victim was going to use that stamp? Without that, he couldn't have planned the murder. What? No! Really, Clavier? You should be seen through these weak-spined bluffs by now. He's right, though. How could anyone have known Mr. Mysham would use that stamp that night? Least of all, Christoph Gavin locked away in his cell. Well, it seems that the defense has run out of things to say. You assume he had something to say in the first place. I believe the defense's bluff has been called. The defense's bluff? I'm not sure I agree with you there, Christoph. Clavier? Honestly, I wanted to believe you. But the defense wasn't trying to get away with a bluff. You were, Christoph. What are you saying? Prosecutor Gavin? Hair forehead. What was your accusation again? Huh? Oh, it was that... This poison stamp killed Drew Mysham, yeah? To which my brother responded thusly. There was no way to know when Mysham would use the stamp. This case is really fucking long. It is, I think, the length of, like, all the other cases in the game. Yes, that's right. Which is why it couldn't have been planned. Tell me, it needs to be planned. Why? Why couldn't have just been a coincidence? The defense's case is simply that Drew Mysham died by that stamp, that's all. Coincidence. Christoph, you tried to slip out from under his accusation by changing the subject. If that's not bluffing, what is it? What are you up to, Clavier? I could ask you the same question, Christoph. Huh. I silenced the defense with the fewest words possible. It's called efficiency? But Mr. Gavin, that's impermissible testimony. Very well. I shall take the claim head on, then. Justice. What? You accuse me of Drew Mysham's murder, yes? Then, allow me to ask you, what possible reason would I have to kill a painter? Apollo! Motive! He's talking about a motive! Indeed. It's hard to see how an attorney could come to want to kill a painter. Now here's something. Why didn't he bring up the motive from the very beginning? Unless he was afraid it was a battle he might lose. So, what does it mean? It means there might be a weak spot. Maybe I have some evidence to prove a motive? So, what's it like to have a homicidal sociopath for a brother? Yeah, right? Jesus fucking Christ. A motive for murder. This is a vital, if not the most vital element in this case. Please consider this when making your statement. I'd say it's about this vital. Fucking shit, that's like half my meter. That's, pretty vital. Well, Mr. Justice, I'm going through with this no matter what. Understood, Your Honor. I'd like to present evidence. Let's not fuck this up. Then let's see what you have for us. What reason did Christoph Gavin have for wanting to murder Drew Mysham? Because he knew about this, isn't it? That he knew about this? About the forging? Take that! I think this is it. Take that! Take that! Christoph Gavin's motive becomes clear. When we consider why the stamp came to Drew Mysham's studio in the first place. The yellow letter was like, please take the curse off my daughter. I'm not going to tell them that you're the person who requested the forgery, I think, right? I think that's what it said. And why was that? Forgery, Your Honor. Go back 7 years. Drew Mysham accepts his first job creating forged evidence. I've seen that before. A page from a diary, wasn't it? Magnifique Gramarie's diary. When Attorney Phoenix Wright lost his badge, yes. This was the evidence he presented to his loss. This evidence is a fake, yes. But, did Mr. Wright request the forgery be made? That was never proven. Oh shit, are we trying to get Phoenix's attorney badge back? Is that why? we're gonna do that in addition to getting everyone else, freed who doesn't deserve to be, in trouble for this? The defense attorney on that case was Phoenix Wright. Who, other than him, drunk with the prospect of victory, could have done it? And why would they? Just out of curiosity, do you remember this letter? Deposited the $10,000 in a designated account. Please send a receipt once you've confirmed the transfer. This is the first page. Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the stamp within 3 days. And this is the second. Those were presented in court yesterday. This letter was sent to Drew Mysham by the client who requested that forgery. The enclosed stamp was none other than the poison commemorative stamp. Drew Mysham drew his last breath just the other day. However, the motive for his murder was already 7 years old. 7 years old. The client who requested this forgery was very cautious. He tried to erase anything and anyone with connections to the forgery. To keep them from talking? But he made a mistake. The stamp was a picture of my favorite magician, so I kept it. Father took me when I was very young. It was a great magic show. I loved it so much. The killer's time bomb was delayed. The poison stamp was sealed within a glass frame, where it sat for 7 whole years. Hair forehead. Do you understand what you're telling us? The one who schemed up the forged diary page was the one who poisoned the stamp. And it was Phoenix Wright who presented the forged evidence 7 years ago. Adding the two statements together, the one who schemed to kill Drew Mysham was none other than Phoenix Wright. Nope. Sorry, but that's not how this is gonna go down. Oh, then how will it go down? I checked through the records on that case when I found this. 7 years ago, just before the trial began. Oh, old boy! Here. What's this? I don't know, I just got it over there in the hall. They told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair. And one more thing. I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly. I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. I understand I am asking the impossible of you. Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet! All we did was play cards. And that was enough. Phoenix Wright was put on the case the day before the trial started. He didn't have time to request a forgery. The day before? Now here's a question. Just who was Shady Enigmar's previous defense attorney? No, this can't be. Yup, bitch, but it is all true. There was another man, a defense attorney with a badge on his collar. It was you, Christoph Gavin. Order, order, order. What is the meaning of this? Witness, I mean defendant, former lawyer. Let me begin by denying this. Objection! It's easy enough to look up, Mr. Gavin. And impossible to prove if you can't. Bitch, did you fucking... what the fuck? Attorneys are registered with the court the day before the trial begins. In other words, no record remains in the court. How exactly did you intend to prove Phoenix Wright's claim? That would be difficult. I'm afraid this line of inquiry won't yield.
Objection!
Hair forehead. Are you sure you don't have evidence? What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He looks clammy. Evidence. Evidence that shows this man, Christoph Gavin, requested that forgery 7 years ago? Clavier. Just prove it. Clear up these doubts now, or I swear I'm off this case. He must have thought of some evidence, Apollo. Prosecutor Gavin looks like he's in physical pain. That darkness. I have to pull that darkness out of him, and proof is the only way I can. Sounds like, yeah, it sounds like he is. He's had a change of heart, I guess. He's been an asshole the entire game. I don't believe it, though. I don't believe... Yellow envelope? Yeah, the letter from, my sham, I'm guessing, right? Yeah. What proves Christoph Gavin's link to Drew Mysham? Well, Mr. Justice, you claim Christoph Gavin requested a forgery of Drew Mysham 7 years ago. Prove it. It can be proven. Simply ridiculous. Why even discuss it? This evidence does not.
Objection!
Are you telling the truth, Apollo Justice? I am. Then, I say we give him the benefit of the doubt. Very well, but if you're wrong about this, be prepared for a penalty.
Objection!
Your Honor, you do the defense in injustice. Mr. Justice is clearly passionate about his claim. Should the penalty not match his passion? You fucking bitch. Hold on. What an asshole. Fuck you. Save state. I haven't given a penalty like that in a long time. Well, Mr. Justice? Fine, Your Honor. All I have to prove is any kind of link. Something that ties Christoph Gavin to Drew Mysham. And I have something that clearly does the job. Very well, Mr. Justice. Present your evidence. Show us the link between our witness and Drew Mysham. Right here. Take that!
Take that!
Okay. This evidence proves there's a link.
Objection!
We're gonna turn about everything. Yeah, reverse card. That scrap of paper. I'm afraid I can't let you submit that. Is there some problem? There is. How could you possibly have that? You couldn't. Hmm? Hey! That's Daddy's handwriting. Mr. Wright's handwriting? What is the meaning of this? I see now. Yes, of course. What do you mean, of course? I just remembered I had a visitor yesterday. Phoenix Wright came to my cell, except I wasn't there. Phoenix Wright? When I returned, I saw he had something of mine in his possession. Of course, I had no intention of letting him get away with reading my private mail. Mail? You mean this letter was in your cell? No. However, it appears Mr. Wright has yet to be cured of his bad forging habit. Well, if it's a forgery, it's not a very good one. The handwriting's terrible. Bitch. This is Mr. Wright's reproduction of what was written in the real letter. Reproduction. When Mr. Wright visited Christoph Gavin's cell, he brought with him a small video camera. What? He recorded his entire conversation with you, Mr. Gavin, and the contents of your personal mail. Fuck. Regardless, this mockery of a piece of evidence will never be accepted by the court. Evidence based on a video a man with no authority whatsoever claims he took. A man who happens to be an ex-attorney suspected of forgery. Prosecutor Gavin?
Touch of oblivion. His hair has no authority.
Hey there, Touch. Prosecutor Gavin? As embarrassing as this is for me to say, I'm afraid my brother is incapable of making rational judgments at the moment. Your Honor, your decision, please. The defense's claim is denied. What? Only actual evidence is permitted in a court of law. Please remove the defense's evidence from the record. Motherfucker. Better luck next time, Justice. Shit, is the judge fucking calling it? Well, we've certainly taken a detour from our cross-examination. But the defense appears to be lacking proof. I'm forced to end the cross-examination of Christoph Gavin at this point. Apollo, do something! I'm thinking, but without evidence? I don't have anything I can use on him. Very well. This ends the special witness's cross-examination. Fucking goddamn it. I hate this bitch. At least he didn't air guitar in. The show's over, yet the crowd screams for more. Only now do I understand why. Prosecutor Gavin? Frankly, I'm relieved. This has been bothering me for 7 whole years. And I'm tired of the whole youthful angst scene. Now's our chance. Let's clean out the family closet, eh, Christoph? Clavier, you're spinning out of control. Calm yourself before you say something you'll regret. Spinning out of whose control? Mine or yours? Take a moment to consider everything you've built. Your reputation as a prosecutor, your fame with the masses. You could lose it all, Clavier. Apollo! Did you see that? He's trying to press Prosecutor Gavin. Prosecutor Gavin, try to remember. What's really important to you? You amuse me, hair forehead. I couldn't forget what's really important to me, even if I tried. In fact, I haven't. Not even once. 7 years ago. Finally. You just couldn't resist, could you, Hair Right? Resist what? Presenting solid evidence? Might I request we put the current cross-examination on hold? The prosecution would like to call a new witness. State your name and occupation for the record. I'm familiar with the trial. I watched the video, like, several times. Didn't you find anything unnatural about it? Unnatural? Well, I mean, you did seem unusually well prepared. You asshole. That was a good burn. That was a good burn. I mean, Mr. Wright had only just presented his evidence. And the next moment, you call in Drew Mysham. It was almost as if... Almost as if what? Funny. It didn't even occur to me to wonder. But now that I do, I see there's only one possible explanation. Almost as if, from the very beginning, you knew Mr. Wright was going to present that evidence. Correct. Is he the one who fucking gave it to Trucy? I knew that if I applied the usual pressure, Phoenix Wright would eventually come up with that forged diary page. Don't do this, Clavier. I knew because you told me, Christoph. What? What? It was the night before the trial. Clavier. Christoph? Odd seeing you at the prosecutor's office the day before the trial. I won't be appearing in the trial, actually. Huh? Why not? I won't be facing off with you on your first trial, apparently. But in exchange, I've brought information. Information? The attorney who will be in my place tomorrow is not to be trusted. Don't even give him the benefit of your respect. Listen. I want you to call in a special witness. Then... I wondered about it at the time. How did Kristoff know so much? Prosecutor Gavin. Kristoff. We were supposed to face each other in that trial. A fair fight, brother to brother. I deserved that much. You let me borrow the victim's belongings. You showed me all your research on the case. The victim's belongings? Which would have included Magnifi's diary, wouldn't it? Mr. Gavin? It's almost as if there was a discovery period where evidence and stances were shared and determined before a trial. Yeah, imagine that, right? The trial would be like 3 minutes long, plus we wouldn't get to scream take that. Yeah. Mr. Gavin? My, Clavier, you disappoint me. You find trees, yet miss the forest. You're the one missing the forest, Mr. Gavin. Do they charge him if he damages that wood wall from hitting it? I know, what the fuck? I'm surprised. He does it like multiple times per trial. Seems like he hits it pretty fucking hard. You can't sweep this under the rug, not anymore. Tell me what was going on behind that trial. Why not? I've achieved what I came here to do. I see no harm in a little reminiscing. No, I haven't taken a break actually the entire stream, and I think this is about to end. I honestly think this is about to end in like the next 15 minutes, so I'm not gonna bother. I am gonna take a sip of water though. I usually don't tend to take a break during my night streams, only because they're usually like 2 hours. Sometimes if I need to, I'll take a break after 1, but I don't remember to most of the time. Apollo. I think we're finally gonna shine a light on the black belly of this thing, Trucy. No, I don't have that. This is water. It is in fact water. I haven't finished my blackberry drink either. We've done everything we could. I hope it's enough. Yes, hashtag self-care. 7 years ago, the day before the trial, I visited the detention center at the request of my client, Zach Gramarye. 2 cards. Is this the opening cutscene again? 1 card. No, I have a Razer Siren X, I think is what it's called, for microphone. Enough. You lose, Gavin. Thanks for the work. Now go. To be honest, I don't know what his reasons were to this day. As far as I could tell, he dismissed me as his representation because I lost in a game of poker. I can come to no other conclusion. Daddy used to say something. If you want to know a man, you have to compete. Zach wasn't watching his points or the cards. He was watching the man behind the cards, Kristoff Gavin. Do you think he saw his demon hand and was like, yo, what the fuck? Dude. I couldn't believe it. Phoenix Wright, a second-rate attorney who relies on luck and bluffs. He dismissed me and went with that pitiful excuse for a man. He deserved to die for that error alone. What a fucking bitch. Hold it! So, the one who requested the forgery was... Oh, I'm not admitting to anything. My point is, these 2 men shamed me and I could not forgive that. Phoenix Wright and Zach Gramarye both deserved what they got. So you asked Mr. Mysham to forge that evidence, so you could win? But then, when you were dismissed as Zach Gramarye's attorney, you used your forged evidence as a trap. You fed me information about the forgery you made. Then you gave your dirty evidence to him. Compared to Kristoff, Gavin seems almost... yeah. Clavier? Yeah. I keep forgetting, because Gavin's not his actual first name, that's their last name. But I keep doing the same thing. I keep forgetting what his first name is. It's fucking Clavier. Stupid ass name. You're free to imagine what you will. My point is that all I had imagined came to pass. Everything went perfectly. So wait, did he just admit everything? Incredible. If I wasn't laughing, I'd weep. Prosecutor Gavin? Perfectly? You're mad, Kristoff. Stop fooling yourself. What are you talking about, Clavier? Tell me, how did that trial end? Cancelled when the defendant vanished. I get it. So, Kristoff, you've been living in fear for 7 years. What? I kind of want the final shot of the game with Clavier's hand just full of splinters. You're mad, Kristoff. Fuck you, Wall! You were afraid of your forgery would be revealed and your reputation trashed. You couldn't leave things to chance. So you watched everyone involved with the case for 7 years! You know, he always felt like he was being watched. That's what he said, every day, for 7 years. But I felt it too. Journalist sure is fuck. No, I thought we would never see that animation again. Fuck! The journalist sure he is being watched, end quote. Don't you wonder why Zach Gramarye got rubbed out after 7 years? Right after coming into contact with me? Wait just a minute. Zach Gramarye was seen by this reporter? How is that possible? Was he alive after being gone for 7 years? Yep, finally. I knew this moment was coming. I just didn't think we'd get here so fast. 7 hours later. Zach Gramarye, gone missing for 7 years. Trucy's father. What's wrong, Apollo? Go get him! Right, leave it to me. Allow me to refresh the court's memory. 6 months ago, Kristoff Gavin was charged with murdering a mysterious traveler. I remember him quite well. Shady Smith, was it? Poisoned in a Chinese restaurant. Tragic. The details don't really matter right now. What matters is that traveler was Zach Gramarye. Uh-oh. What is it, Apollo? Huh? Keep going! We'll talk about it later. Did she already know? Trucy. Someone please explain this. Mr. Justice, can you explain this? It all started 7 years ago. The great magician, Magnifi Gramarye's death started it. Magnifi Gramarye's death and his student, Zach Gramarye, the suspect. Whoever defended Zach in court successfully would be famous beyond belief. Thinking that, Kristoff Gavin did the unthinkable. He forged evidence. Drew Mysham? Actually, it was his daughter, Vera, who really did the work. Trucy killed him. I wouldn't be surprised. That's how she knew, yeah. You took precautions when you had that forgery made, didn't you, Mr. Gavin? Precautions. To keep people from talking, of course. These two know too much. Leave them alive and there'll be nothing but trouble. That's when you planned your poisoning of the forgers. Atroquinine. Applied to a commemorative stamp. But luck was on Mr. Mysham's side. The bomb didn't go off. His daughter. She saved him by taking the stamp, I see. But that wasn't the only bomb he set up. The Ariadone nail polish, of course. You noticed something when you requested that forgery. When Vera Mysham is nervous, she has a bad habit. A tendency to bite her nails. Ah. That nail polish was her good luck charm. She was almost kidnapped once. Since then, she's been, well, you can see for yourself. She refuses to leave the house. That person gave me a good luck charm for when I absolutely had to go outside. It protects me. Yes, apparently she received something, a gift. She won't tell me what it was. It was from that client, the one who wanted that note made. It was his insurance. Insurance? As long as she lived quietly at home, there was no danger to her. But what if she had to go outside? If she ran into any trouble, she'd become nervous. And the nail polish would do the rest. His time bomb sat there for 7 years. And then they went off almost simultaneously. That's fucked up. If you're finished, may I return to my cell now? I'm not accustomed to standing for such long periods of time. Mr. Gavin, have you heard a single fucking thing we've said? Oh, I listened quite closely to your little tale. Quite an entertaining piece of fiction. What? Clavier, surely you understand.
Touch of oblivion. Shave his head. Clearly his hair is his pride and joy.
Right? We're back to the evidence, the lacking evidence. Nothing proves a link between him and the atroquinine that took Drew Mysham's life.
Objection!
What about the restaurant? You killed Zach Gramarye to keep him from talking. I killed no man of that name. Read over the report again, if you'd like. The victim was a traveler, the name of Shady Smith, about whom we know little else. You can't seriously think I knew that he was particularly that he was that particular fugitive? Fist thump, yeah.
Objection!
Okay, then why did you kill him? I plead my right to remain silent. Remember, this court did not convene to put me on trial. The defendant's name is Vera Mysham, suspected in the murder of her father. My trial's been finished for 6 months now. I'm afraid we have strayed considerably from our purpose here. This court concurs with the witness. It is defendant Vera Mysham who is on trial here. No, but you were doing so good, Apollo! As long as there is no evidence to support the accusation against him, this course of inquiry cannot find Vera Mysham innocent.
Objection!
Your Honor, Phoenix Wright spent 7 years collecting this evidence.
Objection!
And you still don't get it, do you? Let us assume there was poison in the nail polish. Who then was responsible for causing Vera Mysham to bite her nails? What? It wasn't me, I know that much. The one who brought that poison to her lips was you. Bitch, you can't fucking turn that around on me. Are you fucking serious? What? Evidence is everything. There is nothing more. Fucking asshole. I believe this discussion has reached its conclusion. Your Honor! Mr. Justice, you have performed admirably well for a novice attorney. I respect your partner, Phoenix Wright's determination as well. However, without direct proof, you have nothing. Isn't that right, Clavier? Vera Mysham's mouth is guilty for biting her nails. Case closed, right? This isn't a very infuriating game at times, yes. Fucking witnesses are assholes. Unfortunately, yes, Christoph, you're right. That is, you would have been right until now. What? Did the news not reach your desk in solitary? The eyes of the nation are on this courtroom today. This is the trial case for a new judicial system. The jurist system! That's right! I've totally forgotten. The jurist system. Jurists, you say? The current judicial system has been deemed too closed off from society. This new system attempts to inject the wisdom of common citizens into the law. This is a terrible... Wisdom of common citizens, yeah. Common citizens, wisdom. Is this some kind of a joke? What could we possibly gain by doing this? Entrusting our judicial system to a mindless, emotional mob of irrational mouth breathers. Common citizens have something called common sense. Common sense is not restricted by the law. Nonsense. There is only room for two in this court, me and the law. Keep the riffraff out. Out, I say. They're not in the court, actually. They're watching everything by video camera. Oh my god. I love... Their fucking faces all turned over to the front. That's amazing. No more hiding behind beards and mustaches. Transparency. That was really good. How can you allow this? Incidentally, the one responsible for making this happen was Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright? So, everything was leading to this, of course. Right. Right. Right! Right! Shit! Power fists run in the family, apparently. Yeah, right? I won't accept. I can't accept. This is no court. Law. The law is everything. Law is absolute. You'd let ignorant swine soil your courts. Kristoff, it's over. Clavier. The law is absolute. You can't be serious. What? Odd. I thought you spent your life looking for loopholes. The law isn't absolute. It's filled with contradictions. Super Saiyan Gavin, yeah. His power is at least 2. Power level. Ultra Instinct Kristoff. The law is the end product of many years of history, the fruit of human knowledge. Like a gem polished to a gleam through trials and errors. It is this fruit we receive and pass on and face in our time. And it is always changing, growing, nurturing. It is our task as human beings. Except for you, Kristoff, you aren't changing. You've stopped. You're not needed anymore. Damn. I couldn't think of anything to say. Maybe because I still haven't seen enough. But someday, I'll know what law is. And I'll fight to change it if I have to. Grody adds brush of brushel into a shining turd of a gem. I see no need to further prolong this trial. This began as the trial of Vera Mysham, accused of murdering her father. The painter, Drew Mysham, however. Several other incidents were reviewed, and we seem to have reached a conclusion. Before this court declares a verdict, I await your decision. Jurists of the court. For the death of Drew Mysham, how do you find the defendant? Vera Mysham. I'm gonna save state here.
Economist 42.
Uh-oh. What just happened?
What's
okay, there.
justice? Whose law?
What's justice? Apollo Just Ice. Innocent or guilty? I turn to you now to consider this matter. She's fucking innocent. What? Oh, okay. Juris Chambers? This ends the trial for the case. Only the verdict remains to be decided. Defendant Vera Mysham is currently in intensive care. If a decision cannot be reached today, it may never be reached. The factors involved are simple. Did the defendant poison her father that night? If so, she is guilty. Or was there another reason for Mr. Mysham's death? Did another person poison him? If so, she is innocent. A panel has been provided for each of you to input your decisions. That is all. Please wait. Yes, jurist number 6? There's something in the jurist handbook here. Persons involved with the case may not be jurists. That is correct. I've looked into all of your dossiers. None of you were involved with the development of this case. With the development of this case? I see. Does that answer your concern? Wait, who's jurist number 6? What the fuck? It's time for your verdicts. Make your decisions in the case against Vera Mysham. After 7 years, the truth is ready to be heard. Judge wisely, judge well. She's fucking not guilty. I am gonna... Hold on, I'm gonna resave state here. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I know... Okay, I know... Yep, I know what's going on. I know who jurist number 6 is. Not guilty. I know who jurist number 6 is. Yeah, definitely Trucy. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! Got that bracelet on. And so, a verdict was reached on October 9th, 2:14 p.m. The first verdict under the jurist system. Innocent, by unanimous decision. The record will show that when the verdict was announced, special witness Christoph Gavin laughed. A laugh louder than any ever heard before or since. A laugh that echoed in the halls of justice, lingering for what seemed like hours. October 10th, 8:30 a.m., the morning after the trial. In an intensive care ward, a true miracle occurred. Vera Mysham opened her eyes. October 10th, 10:12 a.m. Vera, I'm so glad. Don't cry, Apollo. I'm happy too, and proud. You did well, Apollo. When I thought about what if Vera... Hey now, don't you start crying too. Sorry, I'm sorry you had to see us like this. By the power of all that anime, she's been healed. Vera? Thank you so much. Apollo, thank you. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pressed you like that. If I hadn't, you never would have bitten your nails. No, I was wrong. Staying locked inside like that, clinging to my good luck charm? Vera, when I opened my eyes and I saw you, I finally understood. It's important to be a part of the world. To see things with your own eyes. It looks like that poison had some effect after all. It killed off whatever was holding Vera back from life. I knew you'd pull through, Vera. I mean, that's what Apollo was fighting for the whole time. Your future. I won't forget it. Here, let me thank you. No, really, it's okay.
Winter mute. She just woke up from a coma and is wearing her street clothes.
Yeah, right? Leave before the creepy-ass doctor shows up. Exactly! Fuck that guy. Ooh, look, it's me! I love it! Thank you! Is that... me? She really captured your essence, Apollo. Well, I think so at least. That reminds me. Do you know where the other lawyer is? The other lawyer? Oh, you mean Daddy. Except he's not a lawyer anymore. It's my fault, isn't it? I'm sorry. Oh, no. That's not what I meant. No, it's okay. I'm through looking away from things I've done. I hope I can look him in the eyes again someday and apologize. I'm sure he'd be happy to hear that. He brought all those things for me when he came to visit earlier. Is it a bunch of... Oh my god. You mean that stack of videos? Mr. Wright finished watching them all? You know, I knew my real daddy was alive. Huh? I was there 7 years ago, remember? I was the one who helped him vanish from the courtroom. You did what? How? I'm not telling. He promised me that day he went away. We may not meet again for some time, Trucy. But know this, I will be watching, and one day I shall return. You're the next Gramarye, after all. Oh, Trucy. In the end, he couldn't keep that promise, could he? It's okay. Phoenix is my daddy now, even if he can't really play the piano. That he can't. Oh, and I've got you too, even if your voice is kinda loud sometimes. Glad I made your list. Trucy shanked the guard. Hey, come to think of it, where is Daddy? The one who can't play. Do you know Apollo? I think he said he had to meet someone. I wonder. Maybe it's a new mommy. Trucy abracadabra the shiv into that bitch, right? Oh, Trucy? Yeah, Vera? I was wondering, could you show him to me once more? Sir Hat, was it? Oh, he's not been knighted yet. Here goes. Do us an impersonation, Mr. Hat. Objection. Not loud enough. And I like Miss Magic underwear better anyway. That's magic panties, Apollo. They're gonna end the game on that? Okay.
Wintermute.
So,
She pulled shifts and pieces of Godfathers out of her panties.
exactly. Your memories returned. Mr. Wright, was this all a part of your plan too? I don't know what you're talking about. When I lost my memory, I was reborn as Lemirwa. But you knew my true identity, did you not? That is why you chose me as one of your jurists. Ah, you're thinking into it too much. Besides, there was no guarantee that regaining your memory would make you happy. Of course, it is a happy thing. For so long, I thought I was alone. But now I know I have children, 2 dear children. Yeah, Phoenix stacked the jury. Yes, he fucking did! He did! I'm so proud of them. This, too, I think, is thanks to you. Are you gonna tell them? They do not know? Nope. They don't know their mother. They don't even know their siblings. I will go to them when the time is right. Until then, Don't worry, I'll take care of them for you. They're very important to me, too. A little annoying at times, but still. I have to keep an eye on her, at least. Because I'm the only one who knows that how she really feels on the inside. Your bracelet. Yes? I've seen a lot of mysterious things these past 7 years. But your bracelets were the strangest of all. I remember meeting him, half a year ago now, in Christoph Gavin's office. Why would they put a disgraced lawyer in charge of creating a new judicial system? Indeed, right? So many questions! I have so many questions about this game. And then I met you. 2 fates destined to intertwine. And I was there when they crossed. I'll never forget that. Such a small thing, that bullet. Yes, yet it tore who I was away. Did it knock her memory out? Is that what happened? Yeah. Oh, 10 years ago during a simple rehearsal. It was a miracle no one died, but I didn't survive that accident. That is why I left the troupe, my family. Now, my memory has returned. I am myself once more. For the first time, I'm glad to be alive, Mr. Wright. Speaking of miracles, Vera Mysham regained consciousness this morning. I can only hope she's as glad as you are. It is a strange thing, fate. Sometimes a life is taken. Sometimes a life is spared. You know what I've been thinking? People don't die that easily, really. As long as they've got something worth living for. And that's pretty much the end of my story. For now, anyway. I've still got a long way to go, and this power of mine, well, it needs some work. But there's hope now. We'd lost it, but somehow we found it again. That's why people are smiling again. Hope. Yeah, I think I'll keep at this lawyer thing for a while. Oops, training time. Gotta go. Cords of steel. Here comes justice!
Objection!
It's kind of a shitty thing to say when you're involved in— oh wait, I'm glad you're staying with the agency, Apollo. It's like I found my long-lost big little brother. Oh, and don't you worry about Troop Gremory. Trucy's on the case. Now that I have this, thanks to Daddy. Trucy Gremory? Frankly, I got my doubts, but Hat Gremory, now that'll pack 'em in. The little guillotine, yeah. Kinda shitty thing to say when you're involved in a multi-murder 7-year fuckfest, yep. It's not every day that you get a trial that rocks harder than something on the guitar. That's why it's over. The Gaviniers are breaking up. The news caused a run on the tissues at supermarkets nationwide. You broke up his fucking cop band. You're the real stars now. I look forward to our next jam session. Good, fuck the police. Fuck your stupid cop band. Cop-themed band. Well, it's finally over. You know, thinking about it. I've been a piano player longer than I was a lawyer. Now that everything's sorted and I've got time on my hands, maybe I'll take some lessons. Or maybe I'll take the bar exam. Again. Yeah, no more Gaviniers. Hell yeah, fuck them. Congrats on beating it. Thanks. Yeah, it definitely was a ride. I'm really excited. I really like the next Phoenix Wright game in the series, like, quite a bit. I think it has, like, it's really good. It's really good. I'm not gonna say anything else. So, I was standing around eating Snackoos the other day when I got this crazy idea. What if they were golden? You could augment the crunch, or better yet, make them ding. Ah, the power of science. Although the preservatives might not be 100% safe. When's the Gavin spin-off? Fucking no. No. The mystery solved, the trial's over. Yes. However, no one has told Apollo that he is related to Trucy, and vice versa. In an unlikely event, you are wanting Russian feast. Come to the Borscht Bowl Club. The only thing colder than restaurant is borscht. But if greater challenge is being required...
Wintermute. Clavier Gavin rhythm game.
Then come to the hideout. You know who to ask for. Yeah, Clavier Gavin rhythm game. I hate that, though. I don't want to fucking play Gaviniers. Fuck the Gaviniers. Play it with a Guitar Hero controller. Who else are we talking to? Little Plum. So, Kentucky Pastries is getting back to its eastern roots. Spread the culture. Yo, boss, culture time. And this is how we write root, capice? But we're still about giving back to the people. Yo,
Wintermute.
boss, PR time.
As long as the guitar controller doesn't burst into flames when you play Guitar Serenade.
Yes. Yes. And this is how we write people, alright? Not that Walkie's paying any attention. Whew, kids. Capiche? Capiche? Did I say it wrong? Bizoy, Chinese characters on a cake was fly like 3,000 years ago. If you want to make it today, you gotta make it real, you know what I'm saying? Yo, that's why I made the OG cracker. For real. I know it don't look like no cracker. Gee, what? You want me to call it the OG muffin? Capiche. Oh, fuck. I meant capiche. Embarrassing. I don't know where all this talk about food is coming from. You ask me, there's only one food, and that's noodles. Noodles forever. I got a new one, too. See, this time I just put a big chunk of salt in the bowl. Why pretend? Eldoon's noodles is all about the salt. Salt forever. Noodle man.
Wintermute. I'm garlic salt.
I love garlic salt. My expectationally inquisitive nature has won me an unequivocal adoration.
Touch of oblivion.
You see, they used to call me
Marissa,
Wesley
your Nona
Stinkler.
is crying right now. You said puppies. How can you do this to Nona? You should be
But
ashamed.
no longer I have a new name, one that reflects my true academic nature. Wesley Sicko reporting. Yes, curiosity is a sickness and I am the cure. What a fucking asshole. I fucking hate this guy. Yeah, Noodle Daddy. Hot nudes.
Wintermute. Sicko, he was the one who stole a minor girl's panties.
Yep, that is a thing he did. I don't know how to thank you for all you've done. Light has returned to my life, and with it, joy. I may have lost years, but I haven't gained a treasure. Or I have gained a treasure, 2 treasures in fact. I will think of them when I write my next song. She's not even gonna tell them, she's not gonna say hi to them, she's just leaving. Fuck you, Phoenix. Fuck you, Phoenix, take care of my children, bitch. And this game was released in 2007. Rushel here, back on the beat with another interview. Huh? How do I feel about how things turned out? No scoop yet, but journalists' confidence in mint condition. End quote.
Wintermute. Trucy's parents were not very good.
Yeah. We didn't get to see Trucy meet her mom again. And no one told fucking Apollo or Trucy what's going on. I've decided to keep painting. Originals only, of course. I suppose I'll have to see a bit of the world outside to find what to paint. But I know there are good people out there now. I've met them. The door is open. The world is waiting. Thank you. Cute. Very cute. So we get to collectively cringe as Apollo and Trucy unknowingly flirt with each other. Game over. Yep.